All right, yo, hey, Katie, can you come over here and get a picture of her lipstick? Chela's lipstick on a torta. That's got to get that. That's what I want to get. I want to open up. I want to open up there. Hey, Ashley, what's it called? What's it called? Don Julio's.
Don Pepe.
Don Pepe. Shout out to Don Pepe's. Shout out to Little Village, man. Hey, yo.
My block, my city, my hood. I'm doing everything I can, everything I should. Lifting up the people like I promised I would.
Kitchen Table Discussions. I don't even know what episode this is, but Chela, hey, introduce yourself to the people.
Chela Garcia.
Chela Garcia. I'm not saying it wrong.
So it's Chela, Chela, like Che.
Got you.
Yeah.
Chela.
I mean, I wish to be like Chela.
Oh, no, it's all Gucci. Where you from, Chela?
I'm from a little village, actually.
Really?
So,
okay, cool. Thank you for bringing me this gift. I don't know how to work this thing right here. I'm gonna figure it out.
Here,
you got me?
I got you.
Okay, cool. Sorry,
so this...
Some people can just bite it with their teeth. I can't really...
Yes, and Mexicans can open this up with basically a lighter.
I've been seeing
anything.
Yeah. Black people do that. I've been seeing people do this.
Anything. Hold on, let me see. There we go.
All right.
So this is Mexican soda that is, a lot of people are familiar with Jarritos.
Yeah.
So this is actually apple flavored soda.
Okay.
So a lot of people tend to like that. Like if they're not really, someone who drinks soda a lot.
Okay.
That with tacos is very, very, very good. Yes.
Gracias. Let me check it out. It's called Sidral.
Sidral.
Sidral. Okay.
That's what most people refer to it.
I'm trying to roll my tongue good, so I'm gonna say Sidral. All right, cool. Let me check it out. Let me see. Okay, I feel like I'm at an apple farm. Johnny Appleseed. That's good. Okay, let me see.
I'm glad you like it. I'm glad you like it.
I do like it. You're amazing, by the way. Like you're
you are amazing.
No.
Yes.
I'm inspired by you. I feel like you need to do 30 TED Talks. I feel like like it's in you, it's not on you. And I love that about you. So tell me, I got some questions, but I just want to chop it up with you.
Okay.
Tell me about how long you been at the Little Village Community Council?
So I first went to the Little Village Community Council when I was about 15 years old. 15? Yes.
Dang.
There was a corn vendor that lived next door to me.
Okay.
And when I came outside...
You mind if I eat what I'm talking?
Go ahead.
All
Go ahead. Cool. When I came outside, I heard people yelling, and it turned out to be the police was pouring bleach on my next door neighbor's corn as he was in front of his house.
Why was they pouring bleach on it?
So apparently, daily, the mayor at the time said that there was going to be no more corn vending. And I was not aware of it. A lot of the community was not aware of it.
Okay.
My neighbor said that there was going to be a meeting at a place called Little Village Community Council.
Oh, okay.
And if I could go with him in case they didn't speak Spanish.
Okay.
And at the time, I really didn't speak Spanish, but I was like, all right.
You didn't speak Spanish?
No, I mean, I spoke Spanglish.
Okay, I got you. I don't know what's that mean.
So I think there's like, I don't know if you've heard of the term no sabo.
No, what's that?
So no sabo is what Latinos refer to someone who doesn't speak Spanish or speaks a certain level of that, which means I don't.
Okay, no sabo?
Yeah, but like it's saying it in the wrong way. Like I didn't.
Got you.
Okay,
I got you.
So when there's a lot of like, you're not enough Mexican if you're born here in the United States, but if you're born in Mexico, you're too Mexican.
Okay, I got you.
So there's a lot of that. And part of that conversation or labeling, right? And within the community comes a no sabo. So a no sabo does not know Spanish at all. Okay. Somebody who knows Spanish is no sabo menos. Like I can speak a little bit of Spanish, and then there's, no sabo más. Like I know more Spanish, I think I was at the point of the no sabo más, that like heavy on the American accent and words that were not real words in Spanish. I was using them. Like, for example, to park a car is estacionar. But I would say parquear. So that
Okay.
okay.
Okay, I got you.
Okay.
All right.
To mop the floors, trapear, right?
Tapiat.
And I would say mapear.
Mapiat. Okay.
Okay. All right.
All right. So you're speaking.
So
Like.
yeah. So when I went there, I discovered that there was a man by the name of Mike Royko.
Mike Royko.
Mike Royko.
Okay.
So during the 80s and 90s, there were called shock editorialists, where they used to write an editorial for the newspaper.
Okay.
Chicago Tribune had Mike Royko on a lot because he was very controversial.
Okay.
Okay. He was a xenophobe. He would make statements that were printed by the Chicago Tribune, like the U.S. should just annex Mexico and build a luxury golf course because the help was already there.
Come on, man.
Okay.
Who is this? What's his name?
Mike Royko. Okay.
Hey.
And this is when selling papers, like, it had to be controversy, you know?
Yeah.
So he read an article by a brand new newspaper called The Red Eye. And then that article right here on Kedzie and 25th, they wrote an article about a woman who was selling corn.
Okay.
And sent two of her kids to UIC.
She sent the kids to UIC from selling corn on the street?
Selling corn, snow cones, pigskin, you know.
That's dope.
Yes. She didn't take out a scholarship, no loans, no grants, nothing.
Wow.
Like straight cash.
Wow. That's what's up.
Right?
That's a lot of money.
Amazing.
Yeah. It's entrepreneur spirit.
Right?
That's a hustler.
Right? Not taking anything from the government or expecting anything from anybody or making her children say, you know what, there's nothing here. You got to go get a scholarship. None of that.
Wow.
None of that. I got you, children.
I got you. Yeah. I love that. At my block, by my city, we got I got you scholarship. So that's dope.
Okay.
I love I got you. How you say I got you in Spanish?
I got you. I think it's
I got it. I know how to say it. I know. You want to hear it?
Yes.
I'm just messing with you.
I love that the music is like
y'all
sticking on you.
Y'all so lit, man. It's always something to celebrate. I knew every time Mexico scored yesterday, because the community go up. It's like a horn go off, a firecracker, y'all be yelling.
Everything's popping. Yes.
It's a great community, so. Sorry. I know that's not what it is, but I'm gonna figure out what he's saying. I swear to God. He said I'm trying to holler at your mom?
Like if I see your mother, I'm gonna ask for you.
And see if you have somebody that makes you happy.
Oh, if I see your mom, I'm gonna ask her if you got somebody make it.
Yeah.
What am I see your mom though?
Like if you run into.
Just at the shop.
Like if you live in a community like Little Village, you're going to run into your girl's mom.
Oh, bro.
Like you're going to be like in La Chiquita and she's going to be right behind you.
So y'all all stay here and y'all shop here and y'all can't hear everything like.
Okay. So like pause on the story about how I came to LVCC.
Okay.
But the living situation.
Yeah.
Okay. It is a rehash that happens here. I lived on this block 3 different times. Mm-hmm. This exact block. Across the street.
Wow.
Further down the street, and a house that's pushed back.
Wow.
And on the corner.
Okay.
So everybody kind of has that whole rehash going on. Like I lived on that block and this house and this house. So everybody does shop here. Everyone does live here and really only purchases things that are here. That's why these mom and pop stores have such success.
Gotcha.
Because you could have 50 mom and pops on a particular street, but if nobody frequents them, then there's no hope for those stores to survive.
I heard this like it's Michigan Avenue, then it's 26th Street. Like,
yes, for taxes generated per community, it is the Gold Coast, right?
Gold Coast.
And that's number 1.
Okay.
And sometimes we are number 1.
Wow.
And number 2, and not by a little bit. And we do that with, quinceañera dresses and cowboy boots and grocery stores and mom and pop stores.
People come from all over to get y'all quinceañera dresses or just for prom or whatever. As I was jogging down 26th Street, I counted 6 banks. You told me it was more banks than those.
There's more banks.
So I counted 6, but I counted a lot of stores with dresses. I seen a lot of people out at 5 in the morning selling tamales. I saw a lot of love, like especially week 3 for me. There's a lot of people just stopping me when I'm running. They're like, "Yo, Jahmal, what's going on? What's going on?" It's a lot of love. I always start my run at the jail because I can't even believe like the jail has so much. I hate the jail. I can't stand it.
I hate the jail.
I hate seeing that. I love when I get to the arches. I'm like, okay, finally, it's actually some community. The jail is like, it's wild business. But
you know what I would like to see?
What?
I would like to see that whole wall.
Yeah.
From the feet up. And mural that the
that's an amazing idea.
Like to have like students, young people from across the city, and have them contribute. Like you know how that comes in panels.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would love to have something like that. You know, but like 1, funding, 2, permission. You know, because our carceral system depends on that punishment, depends on that drainness, depends on you giving up.
Chela, you just dropped a jewel.
It depends on you giving up your rights. It depends on all those things. You know, I have been a prison abolitionist also. But right now, I think my work as a prison abolitionist, like I've always been against the carceral system.
Yeah.
I've always been against punishment because I never could understand how punishment is going to fix what is going on with you to commit those crimes. Because every time a crime is committed, it's trauma.
Yeah, facts.
Okay?
Facts.
It's trauma no matter who's doing it, right?
Yeah.
Or even being accused of doing it and being innocent, right? That's trauma.
Yeah.
So how is the carceral system punishment going to fix from that not happening again?
Yeah, I think that I don't think you can, because when I'm in there, I've never met any person that walks out of Cook County Jail and say, I'm rehabilitated, I'm ready to. In fact, when they get out of Cook County Jail, they don't got no shoes, they don't have no job, they don't have no plan. It's hard for them not to go back because you done sent them off to sleeping underneath the slides on 83rd Street now. They don't even know, they don't have a place to go.
So the point of Cook County Jail, and I don't think that people understand the process. So when you're accused of a crime, right, and the police take you into custody, you go to the precinct of the community that you commit the crime.
Is there even one in the Little Village? Is there a precinct here? Or is
yes.
It is? Okay,
yes.
I didn't see
10th
it.
precinct.
Okay,
It's on Ogden. It's in North Lawndale.
Oh, got you. Okay. I know that's at. Okay. I'm gonna eat. Sorry, I'm hoping.
Go, please.
All right.
So you're taken into custody, and then you're given over to custody to Cook County.
Got you.
Okay. And the Cook County sheriffs hold you in their custody for the state.
For the states?
Yes. The state of Illinois.
Okay.
So all the cases are municipal, but the state of Illinois prosecutes them.
It's Chela versus state. Jahmal versus state.
Yes.
Got you.
Yes. The state of Illinois.
Got you.
Yes. So in the Constitution, right, our American given rights. 2 things. You have the right to a speedy trial.
Yeah.
And you have a right to that you are innocent until proven guilty.
That sounds like BS in Chicago. Because first of all, I be hearing people in the county for like years, and you're treated, if you're black or brown, like you're guilty before, like, you see what I'm saying?
Yes.
It's like, so both, anyway, so I know people that's been in Cook County for at least a year.
At least a year?
Yeah.
You think that's too long to wait to resolve if you're guilty or not?
Absolutely. That's crazy. A year? I mean, I want to be out by the weekend. If I get arrested on Friday, I want to be out by...
You want the court to move forward?
Yeah, like, what's going on?
Well, reasonably, let's just say, because you have to understand that there's also processing, evidence, right?
Got you.
And then there's, having to get that defense ready.
Yeah.
Okay. So let's think of a reasonable time that you think would be...
A week. Anything longer than a week. I mean, anything, if I'm going to be having my freedom taken away, I can't leave. I don't have any food. I can't call home. I'm scared. I'm surrounded by people that I don't know.
Okay.
Honestly, that's a lot. 24 hours is a lot. To say a week is I will give you that if that's what the process is going to take, because it's Chicago. So you can't go to the DMV.
You think that is too long?
Yeah, I think after that, you're playing with people's lives. You're playing in their face. There's nothing that cannot be, in my opinion. In a week, you should be able to get people through. This ain't, I mean, what's going on? A week is a long time to be locked up.
So
if you got a job, you can't work. You're gonna be fired.
Yeah.
Like, what you supposed to do? You can't pay your rent.
You'll lose your family. You could lose your family. You know that,
absolutely.
Right? So
that's real.
I think my work is really important right now because I'm working with somebody who, his name is Agustin Toscano.
Okay.
And this February, he made American history.
How so?
He is the longest pretrial detainee in American history. He's been held at Cook County Jail for 15 years.
I was about to say 15 days is crazy. You said 15 years?
15 years since 2011, since Obama was president.
We need to holler at Obama. That's crazy.
Since Obama was president. 15 years pretrial. So, like, he has not been found guilty. This is not him coming back on appeal.
Wow.
He was arrested and he's waiting for his trial.
Wow. In county.
County.
Just right down the street.
Just right down the street where he's supposed to be there temporarily.
Wow.
Okay, so being there temporarily, meaning that you are going to be there a couple of months or whatever. Yeah. So you're sleeping mostly like on a concrete bed, steel bed, like in the very, very temporary conditions, because you're not supposed to be there because according to the law, you have the right to a speedy trial.
So that's like a life sentence.
Yes.
He had already been 15 years in county?
Yes.
So you serving life in county?
Yes. And there's a many combinations, things that are happening with him,
Wow.
The arresting officer has been linked to torture cases.
It's Chicago, so they're under a consent decree. Yeah, they snatch people up and just put their foot on your neck and send you out to another gang. Like, this is
They've overturned a lot of their cases because there's a lot of things that are, that they already have cases that have shown that people were innocent and that they were prosecuted and found guilty. And you know who pays for those mistakes and for those things that they did?
Us?
Yeah.
Lord,
with settlements.
Oh, yeah. So I read that last year the city of Chicago had $100 million in violence prevention funds to give out to nonprofits. And they had, in the middle of the year, had already spent $160 million on settlements.
Yes. Yes. They also are trying to frame it in a narrative. So they were trying to put a narrative that, the stigma, if you're Latino and they're accusing you of drugs, you're the cartel,
Gotcha.
And during that time, I think there was a lot of emphasis that the cartel venerated La Santa Muerte, which is a Mexican folk saint. And they tried to say that he committed these homicides as a blood sacrifice because there wasn't any drugs or money found or something like that.
What's the saying go? What's that?
That he killed 2 people for La Santa Muerte.
Santa Muerte.
Okay.
Santa Muerte.
And he venerates La Santa Muerte, but like that has nothing to do with her. There's no blood sacrifice. It's not like that. Like her altar is flowers, marigolds, water, sweetbread from the bakery, grandma candies.
Got you.
The butterscotch ones and the ones that look like strawberries.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
My mom used to give me those.
Grandma candies.
I answered the question in church.
Yeah. So something like that is how the media, along with the carceral system, the police, try to find you guilty before you even have a chance to stand before your judge at your trial.
Yeah, that's bogus, man. That's crazy. I got some questions for you. I want to, because I feel like I can talk to you forever. And please feel free to eat. I know I can talk.
Okay.
I'm gonna get into it a little bit. This apple juice, whatever you got me, apple pop, what is it? Sidral Mundet. What is it?
Mundial. That's like the company.
Okay. All right. Shout to them. Sidral Mundet. Shout to them. And I'm about to shout out Moreno's. I went to Moreno's the other day, and the owner was on the phone with me. And he told me to I said I wanted some Don Julio Reposado, and they were like, Reposado was the BS. You need to get some añejo because añejo is stronger than Reposado. I was like, I never know that, but he was like, he put me on uno, dos, tres, cuatro copas.
Okay.
Cuatro copas. So that's what he put me on. So would you have a shot with me?
Yes.
All right, cool.
So he's right because there's Blanco, right? That's the one that's distilled within the year.
Okay,
right?
Blanco, okay.
And then there's Reposado, right? Which means like rested, right?
Rested.
And then that's like 3 years, right?
Okay.
But Añejo, I believe, is 6 years plus, so like it's a smoother.
Okay, I got you. See, I thought Añejo was like weaker because it was lighter. I was like, I was thinking like, you know how
No, Añejo is usually the darkest.
Okay. Oh, really?
Yeah.
I didn't know that. Okay, cool.
Yes, because it's longer. Yeah, Blanco is the one that's, yes, yes.
What you want to cheers to?
You know, Bovino, when he came.
Bovino?
He took a picture in front of the bean, and he had everybody say Little Village.
Who's Bovino, though?
Greg Bovino, the head of ICE, the one that was running around here. He was like taking the picture over there by the bean. Ooh. He won't come over there and do it in the ark. You know what I'm saying?
That's wild business.
So well, yes, it's a Little Village.
It's a Little Village. Hey.
Yes.
Cheers, man. Cheers. We'll taste this.
Yeah, that's good.
Woo! All right, shout out to Moreno's.
You know they have a speakeasy, right?
I heard it was in the back. I ain't never got there yet.
And they have a restaurant.
It was cool, man. It was a lot of I went in there last night. I said I want to get a bottle of tequila. Do you know, Chela? They tried to sell me a $50,000 bottle of tequila. I said, I was like, yo.
Why you asking?
I was like, yo, I ain't talking about that. I was like, they're like, what you want to spend? I said, yo, I'm about to max out at $200. What can I get? They're talking about, we got a $5,000 bottle. I was like, yo, ain't no drink worth $5 to me, bro. But I mean, I'm about to be going to Mexico for real, get my tequila straight out the motherfucking well. If I'm about to be spending $5,000. I'm like, that's a lot of money.
I mean, I do like tequila, but so I'm from Little Village, but I spent a lot of time in North Lawndale.
Okay.
So
y'all got this thing called One Lawndale, right? Like I was in North Lawndale working out this morning, and I was working out at the Lawndale Christian the health center, basically.
Yes.
Yeah, it was dope. Fitness center.
Phenomenal.
It's beautiful in there.
Right?
Yeah, it's beautiful. Good vibes, though. But I've been hearing that there's Little Village is South Lawndale and North Lawndale is North Lawndale. So Little Village seems to be Mexican and or maybe it's Latino or maybe it's Hispanic, and then North Lawndale is black.
Yes.
And so is it has it always been like that, or?
No, South Lawndale was Lithuanian, Czechoslovakian, Polish. So there was a lot of Slavic people there. And when the Great Migration happened, yes, North Lawndale was one of those communities that was not on the south side where people, due to work, located or ended up being.
Okay.
That is the community that when Martin Luther King came to live, he lived
there. Yeah,
in North Lawndale,
yeah.
right on 16th.
Yeah, we take our kids there.
Okay, okay.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yes.
In apartments, yeah.
So yes, it's historically been black, but the first Mexican community was on the southeast side, and people started coming to Little Village in like the late 50s,
okay,
early 60s.
Yeah.
So it was a mixed neighborhood, and then white flight and redlining and all of that happened.
Gotcha.
And,
so y'all came from some like way over east. I know what you're talking about, southeast. Yeah.
Yes, on the southeast side.
I've been over there.
Yes.
The alphabet places. Yeah, I'm just talking about.
Yes. There you go. So in the early 60s, there was a man. So I'm going to bring it back to Little Village Community Council. His name was Richard Dolich.
Richard Dolich, okay.
Okay. And Richard Dolich started Little Village Community Council.
Oh, yeah? Wow.
And he was very radical.
Yeah.
Because...
Y'all still radical, though.
Yeah. He was like, whatever is happening in the community, I'm going to fix it. Whatever it is, I'm going to help fix it.
I love that.
People are going to come and help fix it. So he started having a committee for political education. He started having a committee for business development. He started having a committee for the community. So it became all these different things.
Okay.
He was the first president of Little Village Community Council.
Okay.
The president, when I came in, which was like in the late 80s, so like 89 or so, his name was Heriberto Campos Limon. Heriberto Campos Limon. So when I arrived at Little Village, the council, there was already a group of people working on the issue that they were not allowing the corn vendors sell the corn.
Okay.
We discovered that Royko read that article and he was offended.
Yeah, it sounds crazy.
He was like, I don't have the luxury as a United States born citizen to send any of my kids to a top tier university without taking out loans and scholarships. So he got upset and he had the Chicago Tribune hire an accountant and an economist to do a study on the corn vendors and how much money the city was losing by not having them do health classes, buy permits, pay fines for the infractions, taxes, right?
Wow.
And they came out to some ridiculous number like $9 million.
Okay. That's how much the city was missing out on?
Yes. So we're talking about like late 80s, early 90s that this information is coming out.
Okay.
So like comparatively now, $9 million, $20 million?
Yeah.
Like, that's a ridiculous number.
I got you.
So they just told them that they couldn't sell corn anymore. And it was localized really only in Little Village and Pilsen.
You talking about the Elote people?
Yeah. So the Elote people, the people selling the corn.
Yeah. That's crazy.
Back then, the only communities really that had them was Pilsen and Little Village, but a stronger presence in Little Village.
Got you. Yeah, I've been seeing them around. I got to get some.
Yeah,
I gotta get some.
I'll take you around. I'll take you around. So the issue became that they did not want them to do that. The city of Chicago said that if somebody ate a corn and died, that the city of Chicago would be liable for that death.
Wow.
So
they're just trying to.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Right,
and you raise culture, because it is that hustle culture. It is that, survive by any means necessary, like you got corn to sell, people want it.
Yeah.
You should be out there doing it because money's money and there should be no shame when you're making your money legitimately, which it is.
Yeah, facts.
So,
crazy.
There was conversation of sindicato. Right? Sindicato.
Okay.
And
what's that?
I didn't know what sindicato was. I thought it was cartel. I was like, I don't know if I want to break the law, but like if you all are going to do that, I guess. But no, it's a union.
Oh, okay. Oh, I got you. Okay. Sindicato.
So there, Campos, much like Baltazar, right? Campos assisted these people to register their union with the state of Illinois.
Okay.
Come up with a mission statement and bylaws.
Gotcha.
And me as 15, I was there to participate
Let's go.
and be in witness of that. And,
that's what's up.
We were going to go do a protest at Daily Plaza.
Oh, yeah?
And Campos was like, okay, so we're going to take the corns. We're going to cut them in half.
Okay.
And as soon as we see any aldermen or daily, we're going to throw the corns at them. And I'm like...
Yeah, I got to see some photos. That sounds dope.
I was no, we can't do that. We're going to go to jail. Like, we can't. And we're throwing... And then everybody's like, we're throwing good food. Like, we can't do that.
Wow.
So we did a guerrilla protest.
Okay.
So we dressed up as skeletons because we were giving away death corn,
Got you, yeah.
Because Daly said that if somebody died...
Damn.
And it was the first time that Chicagoans were introduced to corn.
Wow.
Like, they didn't have to go to Little Village.
Wow.
We were giving out this corn for free. Please sign please sign our petition because we are trying to get the aldermen to change the law to accommodate for yes.
That's amazing.
And in one afternoon, we ended up with 3,200 signatures to go to City Hall and to petition as a union, right?
Yeah.
To get these laws changed.
Yo, if you give out a lote, you can get any laws changed you want in the city right now.
Right? It's corn.
You can do that right now. Like, yeah, for real.
You're like, yes, whatever you want.
This was when you was 15?
Yes.
So wasn't no social media. I was just out there
no
getting
social media. We were just out in Daily Plaza.
That's amazing.
And we were giving out free corn. It was the first time that like people were like, "What is this?" And we're like, "Yeah, it's corn. You know, mayonnaise, cheese, a little bit of hot sauce. You know."
Wow.
And at that time we weren't doing it in cups. It was like corn on the cob.
Wow, that sounds dope too.
Yes, it was great, and they ended up changing the laws. So like now there's not ghost kitchens, but they're shared kitchens.
Gotcha.
Where the city of Chicago is able to go and inspect, and there's a couple of like stoves going on.
Gotcha.
And people are cooking and preparing their stuff there. And then going out and selling corn. And it's very important because prior to the corn vendors changing the laws, you could not have a food truck in the city of Chicago.
Wow.
They changed the law, so now the food trucks are able to be here. So all those food trucks, $1 million food trucks, owe their work and their profits to the corn vendors with their union that still exists today, by the way.
Wow.
So it's the Vendedores Ambulantarios Asociación. So it's the Ambulatory Vendors Association.
And you was out there at 15 getting it in.
Yeah.
You're amazing. Y'all put on a lot of trends in Chicago as a Little Village Community Council. I've been seeing a lot of people wear these whistles.
Yes.
This comes from y'all. Like y'all started this. You have Baltazar is his name? I think that's
Baltazar, yes.
That's my man, y'all executive director. But can you tell me about the whistle campaign and what you guys are? I think last night we were out there between 5 and 7, and you guys were stopping cars and giving them whistles and just we was just like tell me about it. What's going on with the whistles?
So no stopping cars. They were passing by.
My bad.
And they happened to stick their hand out for a whistle.
My bad.
You know, so we were helping them out because
I got you.
CPD wants to keep us safe by us not stopping cars.
Yeah, I'm tripping.
Being in
I ain't even see no cars.
I mean, that's what the police are doing. You know, they they say they're protecting us, but it looks very weird.
Oh yeah, I mean when they look like a Call of Duty officer and they pull up in front of you and they got issues at home, they got the you don't know what they're going through. It can go up like that because it's like they show up with a sense of aggression and they show up deep as hell, and then they
I don't know if you know, but ICE tried to take custody of a father and he took off running, or not a father, a family member. Right. And he took off running, and there was an 11-year-old little girl that had to make it to her house that was like 4 or 5 houses down. And ICE tried to take custody of her.
Wow.
And the community came out and they were not allowing it to happen. Everybody was blowing their whistles. Everybody, like probably over 100 people descended at that point.
Wow.
And then the police came, and to protect us, just so you know, to protect us.
Okay.
They were standing like this, facing the community, and ICE was behind them, but they were protecting us.
Wow. Are you being facetious? Because I feel like
No. They keep on telling us they were doing that to protect us.
Oh.
I'm not being facetious. They literally are saying we only did that to protect you. Went on to arrest 5 members of the community.
Wow.
Okay,
wow.
While protecting us.
Well,
and their statements, their official statements are, we are not helping ICE, we're not helping CPB, what we're doing is we are protecting the community.
Well, because of you guys' social media page, I saw them attacking somebody on the street the other day, and like, it's some real business going on. I mean, it's like 2 people attacking a person and holding them down, and like the person screaming saying, "Let me go." I mean, they're doing a lot. They're doing a lot right now.
Much like slavery impacted the Black community.
This
what you're witnessing right now will go on to impact the Latino community for hundreds of years. This is generational trauma that will carry on for hundreds of years due to what they are doing to the Latino community. I know that there is a lot of people who are undocumented from other countries, but when you talk about immigration, when you talk about being undocumented, the Latinos, specifically Mexicans, are the face of what that is. And our community has just been, you know, attacked relentlessly.
It sounds like the Texas Rangers. They used to, if black people was getting together at a third space, a coffee shop or somewhere in the community and try to learn how to read, they would break in and say, can't nobody learn how to read. And like, you know, it was, you're right. It's like, it's just, if you don't know where you've been, you don't know where you're going, and it's happening again. And so when I see these guys that that look like Texas Rangers or Call of Duty officers, it's really intimidating. But I want to, Chela,
the whistle campaign, right?
There's what?
The whistle campaign.
The whistle campaign. Sorry, I want to know about the whistle. So I got the whistle, and so I gave this to my 3-year-old, and he'd be blowing this all day. But I'd be like, yo, it's more to it than just blowing it. So please, 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 please put me on to, if you see an ICE agent, you're supposed to blow the whistle.
3 short times.
And what does that mean?
That means ICE is present. ICE is in the process of taking someone.
Okay, and then it's another cadence you can blow. What is it? So
I think people are just doing the 3 short whistles because it was like 3 long whistles, 3 short whistles.
Yeah, I heard about.
But I think what is mostly people are using is the 3 short whistles.
Okay, 3 short whistles.
To indicate that ICE is there.
Okay.
It's a low-tech way that it cannot be shut down by the
smart
weapons that they're, you know, forming against us. You know, anywhere from sound cannons to, you know, the things that shut off signals. What do you call those? I forgot what he calls them. But they could shut off cell phone towers and not let a certain area communicate.
It's bogus.
You know,
that's bogus. And by the way, every community has whistles now. I see them in Archer. I see it. Where's I at? It was. I was just in. No, it wasn't Albany Park. It was
Brighton Park.
Brighton Park. I seen them a lot in Brighton Park, and I seen them a lot in the back of the yards. I seen them a lot all over. So you guys, like, salute to you guys. And people on my team was telling, actually on my team specifically, have found out about this really early. And like, I was like, man, what's this gonna do? Like, you guys, like, this is like a you guys should be getting funding. And this is like a, no, honestly, it's like, what's something simple you can do to make a difference? This is like it's probably nationwide right now.
Yeah.
Like y'all snapped.
Yes. And it's important because it transcends language.
Yeah.
It transcends tech. You know, it's inexpensive. You know, everybody could get it. And to be honest with you, you know, it is rooted in gang trauma.
Really?
The conversation with Baltazar and myself was like me, like, man, I wish, like, remember back in the day if an op would drive by and, you know, they'd whistle, and then if they didn't whistle right, it was over for that car, you know?
Yeah. Okay, I got you.
So I was like, I wish we could whistle. He's like, we can. We could teach everybody the whistle. And
Let's go.
I'm like, we can't teach everybody the whistle. He's like, we could buy whistles.
Yeah.
And I was like, yeah. And he was like, yeah, we could buy whistles, you know? And that's where it went from. Like, and the thing is that, like, you know, at the council, so we're not paid volunteers.
Gotcha.
During that time, I was definitely having some personal trauma, and the communication with Baltazar was definitely, you know, over the phone. I do have to say that Baltazar was out there, you know, leading the fight, you know, and doing this. Yes. Like, he didn't start when ICE came. He started January 1st. Of 2024 when he came into 2025, right?
Okay.
2025 when he came into January 20th.
Okay.
He started patrolling then.
Wow.
To the temporary labor services.
Yeah.
And starting to get the Know Your Rights cards then.
Gotcha.
So like I know a lot of people were like, like, chill out, like it's like there's nothing really going on, but like he had already been doing that. So
his name ring out. I got people that I know in Pilsen that was like, yo, Baltazar is the truth, and he comes over here and advocates for me. Like, I know people that live in Pilsen that vouch for him, but right now that they've been hit, because I've been moving around here, and his name rings out, and so he's been doing a lot of good work. I'll tell you who off camera, but there's a lot of people that I've been talking to.
I mean, I love to hear that because, like, I feel that Little Village Community Council, even though we're open to working with everyone, since we don't subscribe to politicians for money or certain organizations or religion or anything, I think we tend to be in our own little world. You know, we don't even have a phone for the office right now, so like we don't have that going on. You know, Baltazar and myself are not tech savvy, so we're not social media people.
Yo, there needs to be more cross neighborhood collaborations. That's kind of makes me sad because there's some organizations in Little Village that have like a $30 million budget. There's people that have like super budgets, and you guys' budget is like, well, it's very minuscule. It's not even 10 bands a year.
No,
it's great. That's wild. But you guys are out there. I didn't see nobody else out there last night. Like I didn't see nobody else out there feeding the community and passing. You guys are like
we're very grassroots.
You got to be, and everybody says ICE is leaving, but you guys are still out there. And I don't think ICE is leaving. I think that they just trying to. I don't know. I be seeing helicopters. I heard about snatchings and laundromats, and so I think it's good to see you guys out there pushing the wave. Chela, I want to ask you a few questions before I get too far ahead of myself because I love just chopping it up with you. But there's a few questions that
you want to get answered. Yes.
Okay. So, what can people of Chicago do to support the Little Village community?
I would have to say, come to Little Village. Chicago is so diverse, but we ourselves support the segregation. Okay?
Yeah.
And I think that if we want to be living in that diversity that Chicago offers by having so much from everyone in the world contributing to making the city beautiful as it is, I think that we need to, tear away that segregation that happens. So yes, come to Little Village.
Gotcha.
And I know people say buy local, and everybody, is familiar with like all these bigger taco places.
Yeah.
However, the blood, right? Like people say there's the glue to the blood that runs through this community are the street vendors.
Let's go.
And I have a special place in my heart for them. So like, please, like you had that pineapple alfalfa water.
Splash.
Come on now.
Yo, my headache went right away when I was fresh. It was great. And I see a lot.
Where are you going to get that? What restaurant are you going to get that at?
I haven't seen it. I haven't seen it.
So stuff like that, like there's so many stories of successes built out of starting from a cooler to
putting your kid through college. You just said
there you go.
That's amazing. That's amazing. What does it mean to be from Little Village? Like, and what makes this place so special?
To be from Little Village, right? Like, it's very layered.
Okay.
To be a person from Little Village because you have your cultural roots. A lot of people here are first generation, shared experiences that, you're translating for your parents sometimes, but at the same time, you're able to enjoy a paleta from a paletero,
Dope.
Yes.
I don't know what that is. I'm just saying it's dope. It sounds good as hell. What is a paleta?
A paleta is the frozen ice creams. I don't know.
I ain't had one of those yet. Nah, I haven't had. I know I feel bogus as hell. I haven't had one. I heard about them though.
We need to have them.
I heard about them.
Okay.
Tell me what it's called again.
So paleta.
All right, I'm gonna get one of them corns you was talking about, elotes and a paleta.
Paleta. Yes.
Yo, I've been eating so much. Dang.
So like, you end up knowing these people. You end up like we just joked around, you are going to run into your ex-girlfriend's mother at the store. You're going to have plenty of opportunity to reflect on, the questions you're going to ask your, almost mother-in-law, But
that's amazing.
Yes, there's a lot of shared experiences here. And
do y'all tell each other to shop local? Like, is it just something ingrained in y'all culture? Like, how? Like,
no, there's a reason we generate that tax money. We definitely shop local. Now, the people go do their Sam's Club, trip and stuff like that. But you're not going to be able to get, like, for example, like, there's white bread, right?
Yeah.
I don't eat sandwiches in white bread. I eat them in taleras, fresh baked from the store that's a block away from behind my house.
Got you. Got you.
So everybody does eat local, shop local. So it's very much.
You are so dope, man. Honestly, like, as an activist, I feel like I don't know, man. I feel like I'm so inspired by you. Like, I admire you. Like, you are a super role model. And like, honestly, like, I've only known you for like a week or so, but in a week or so that I've known you, I've quoted you like,
stop. What did you quote me?
I told somebody the other day, I said, we don't want your sour ass coffee. I said, there's something about Starbucks. Like, yo, ain't nobody want your sour ass coffee. I was like,
we don't want your sour ass coffee.
Yo, that's such a great line, bro. Honestly, like, that's the way you gotta talk to these people. It's like, yo, I don't want this $18 coffee, bro. What the fuck am I drinking? Like, why do I want you in my community? Like, I feel like Starbucks is the kiss of death. When they start showing up, it's like, that's when gentrification just takes over. Like, we don't want to see you in our community, bro.
I'm gonna tell you, the reason that I talk the way that I talk and I interact in my community the way that I do is that ages ago, I read that they did this study on the energy and the vibrations that people give in different emotions. Okay. Like, to see what emotion was the strongest, like when they were reflecting in hate, when they were reflecting in love. And the strongest by far was authenticity.
Let's go. Let's go. Yo, man. Yo, I love that.
So if you are being your authentic self, you are in that high vibe.
Oh, yo, I love you. I love you.
There's nothing that can stop. That is that proof that, like, no weapon formed against me shall prosper. I am highly anointed by God himself. I am in his favor.
Wow.
What's up? We doing it. Yeah.
You amazing. Like, well, when I'm operating in my authentic self, I make better decisions. I make them faster from being authentic. It's only when I try to, like, pontificate, or I try to articulate, or I try to be something I'm not. That's when I start to have self-doubt. That's when I start
like,
to,
what am I doing?
Yeah.
This don't feel right.
Yeah, exactly. And the work that I do as a community organizer, there isn't I'm not trying to leverage a relationship. This is my art. This is my contribution. Like, I'm doing it. Like, I don't know anything different. Like, I was raised listening to Malcolm X and Stokely Carmichael and like Martin Luther King Jr. And this is like I always thought I'd be speaking in front of a currency exchange or a beauty supply store or at the jail. And so I'm walking in my purpose in some Air Force Ones or some Jordans, but
I rock Air Force Ones.
You do? Okay, cool.
The black ones only.
Yo, the black ones only. Yeah. I got it. Yo, somebody told me, what did I got? I think I got some Jordans. I got the, I don't even know which ones I got. I don't know if they, something, let me show you real quick. They're right there.
They're Air Max?
No, they're not Air Max. They like, some
You know what? And I'm going to take out my gift to you, the dessert, because it's something tied to the stuff that we were talking about.
These are the ones I've been wearing. Oh,
okay.
Something,
okay.
But they got the shines on. I've been wearing those. I forget what they call. I wrote a rap song about it. I just can't think about it right now.
So, when you were talking about North Lawndale and South Lawndale and unifying and Black and Brown unity.
Yeah.
A couple of years ago, conversations that I was having about Black and Brown unity. This was during the time when the riots were happening and the BLM movement was happening.
Okay.
And conversation that I was having was with a gang member from the community. And they were upset, telling me, like, well, it's Brown Lives Matters too.
Yeah.
And I'm like, no, it's not.
I heard that.
And he's like, what do you mean it's not? And I'm like, it's Black Lives and Black Lives Matter only.
Let's go.
And he's like, why? And I'm like, look, if you were to take off the face tats, take off that haircut that you have, I'm sure you've seen it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, absolutely.
And you dress differently and you went to school and you educated yourself. Not that you won't experience racism, you'll have a different life experience.
Absolutely.
But Black people, They could wear their hair perfect, have no tattoos, dress in the finest of clothing, be the most educated, and they will always experience racism to the fullest because they cannot remove their skin.
It's true.
So that's why it's Black Lives
Let's go.
and Black Lives Matter only.
Let's go.
So the only way we're going to have Black and brown unity is if we can acknowledge things that are happening in each other's community and validate them, like saying, you know what, my Black brother, that is definitely happening to you and your community, and it's fucked up, and me as a brown woman is unacceptable. So I need you to tell me how I can help you, because there's things in my community that you might not be aware of, and I would like you as a Black man to help me in this way. Because if we do not do that, we are in the same boat, while one of us are shooting holes in the boat, and another person's pouring water in the same boat.
Yo.
Okay.
Yo, yeah.
Okay.
Absolutely. Yeah, I got you.
So the gift that I'm bringing to you is symbolic.
Okay.
It is the impossible cake.
The impossible cake. All right, cool.
The impossible cake. So it represents the Black and brown unity, right?
Gracias.
So this is flan and chocolate cake baked together.
Flan and chocolate cake?
So,
okay.
So listen to the analogy on this.
All right.
Cake, right, takes about 20 to 30 minutes to bake.
Okay.
Flan needs an hour.
Flan needs an hour, okay.
Okay. When you put it into the pan, the flan rises to the top because it's milk consistency, and the cake sinks to the bottom. Okay. While it's baking, it switches positions. The cake ends up being on the top and the flan on the bottom.
Wow.
Okay. But it's cooked in the same conditions.
Okay.
And it comes together, and that's what that is. Black people might be ready to go right now. 30 minutes, all it took for them to
turn
bake.
up.
Latinos might have taken an hour, because a lot of stuff needs to be worked out on that stuff too. But like in the end, look at what we have.
Give me a hug. Thank you so much for that. I appreciate you.
I appreciate you too.
Cool. I want to open it up. I'm gonna take it. Mind if I try something right now?
Yes.
Right,
please,
cool.
please.
And it's called, flan
the
cake.
Impossible cake or choco flan.
Okay, choco flan.
But if you Google the impossible cake, that's what you're gonna get.
This looks good though. This looks good, man. Y'all know y'all be feeding people. Let me get both of us together.
You just ate that and now you're speaking Spanish.
Exactly. It is flame though. It's flame.
So the chocolate cake is basically like a chocolate cake, and then the flan at the top, it's just 3 ingredients, which is milk, sugar, and egg. That's it.
I messed with it. Okay. Oh yeah. That sounds good though. All right. I'm gonna eat this tonight. This is flame. This is flame. I've been, I'm training for a marathon. I'm training for the marathon, so.
Oh yeah?
But I gave up on trying to be healthy. I be eating so many tortillas. I feel like the carbs alone, you know what I mean? I don't even know how I'll go on a diet in this. I don't know how do you do it. I tried to go to a restaurant today and they was like, what do you want? I was gonna say I want just steak and vegetables. And they was like, you want 4 tortillas? I was like, yeah, man, give me the 4 tortillas too.
Well, there's tortillas that are made from different ingredients that could help you a little bit.
Oh, for real? Okay.
Like nopal, which is the cactus.
Okay.
There's cactus tortillas. They're green.
Oh, for real?
Yes.
Oh, I've seen those. Okay, I know that.
Yeah,
okay.
yes.
All right, I've seen those. All right, I got you.
Yes.
Okay.
I highly recommend them. I absolutely love them.
Got you.
They're
what they call again?
Cactus tortillas, tortillas de nopal.
Okay, say less.
They're very good. Cactus is a big food in the community. You know? Yes. So like, I know you see the fruit vendors, but it's usually a bag of squares, green squares.
Okay.
So that means the what do you call them? In Spanish, they're called espinas. The prickly part of the cactus is taken off.
Okay.
And then it's cut and it's processed for people to cook it quickly.
Really?
So it cooks like okra.
Oh, okay.
So it's a little slimy.
Yeah, I got you.
Church's chicken. Slimy, but once you cook the slime off,
that's dope. Okay.
There you go.
All right. I want to open up to the audience. We got any questions out here that you guys want to ask? We can get answered. If not, I still got a couple more questions, but what y'all got going? And please introduce yourself and ask anything. Seriously, we want to answer. Is that Ella?
My name's Ella, and I was going to ask, how do you think that ICE has impacted the children of the community of the village? And what do you think that's going to look like for future generations?
So the question was, Chela, how do you think ICE has impacted the people of Little Village, and how do you think that's going to impact the children in future generations?
Well, I think we both briefly spoke on that I really seriously think that this is going to impact the Latino community much like slavery did. You know, it's generational trauma.
Yeah.
They're literally afraid that not only their parents are going to be taken, but they are going to be taken because ICE has done that. There has been children that have died in ICE custody.
Wow.
Women who were pregnant, them and the baby also has died. They have been put in these horrendous conditions, and it's not, one of these things that like maybe are made up. It's literally happening. Dang. So I do think that it's going to impact the community severely.
You were saying that when they arrest somebody in ICE, I don't even want to call it an arrest. That seems to...
It's kidnapping.
Exactly, yeah. So I heard they be giving people like $7 of food for a week, and like and treating people so bad they want to self-deport because you can't even hear, you don't even hear from your family for a month, 2 months, and who knows where you're even taking you. It's crazy.
Yes.
That's wild business, man.
Yes, yeah.
We should be ashamed. Well, not we. I don't subscribe to that.
Yes.
America should be ashamed of themselves for even putting stuff out like that. So that's crazy.
I know we talked about like how it's going to impact, but I think that it's very important for Black and Brown unity, right, to exist, because I think that the Brown community can learn a lot from what that healing looks like. What the importance of recognizing that so that it's not repeated again in community.
Got you.
However, I do think as much as that there's opportunity, I think the conversation that is not realized by community leaders is that there's a lot of lateral violence amongst us because of how segregated Chicago is. So that lateral violence that I'm talking about is, here is one group, the Black community.
Yeah.
And here's the Latino community with their own cup, and the government's like, I'm going to give this to you. A little bit of something to wet your lips with. And I'm going to give this to you. And then both communities look at what each other has and start crying. You gave them 3 more drops than me. You like them more than me. So that's what lateral violence, and it causes that hostility that is in between both communities. When imagine if we truly would be able to be united.
Yeah, I see what you mean. I love the unity. I love the analogy. Honestly, you're a legend. Like, honestly, I feel like you like Angela Davis, like
Stop.
No, for real. Like I'm not like no. We say these things.
Mm.
No, for real. Like, because the stuff that you're saying, you've been in this work since 15. Why not? Like, honestly, like you.
I say fuck too much for people to be quoting me.
No, but you. I feel like the analogies, the people that you got that work with you, that probably look up to you, that are inspired by you.
Yes.
It's in you. It's not on you. I feel like when people are fighting for scraps, for me, the analogy you just used, I always think about it as like somebody saying, man, people are always arguing about who hood's better or who hood's is more, zoo-like. They be like, yo, my hood is, since where I'm from, my hood is this and my hood is that. You went to jail for selling drugs. I went to jail for breaking into a taxi. I'm better than you. Or it's like That don't make no sense. People laughing at us. They laughing and saying, yo, let's let these people fight amongst each other. Like, it don't matter what you went to jail for. You still, you still got the Apple Watch on your ankle, or you still in slavery, So I love your analogies. I love the way you teach. I like your energy. I got a few, and I honestly, only reason do you got a book out at all? Any books? No books?
Mhm.
Yo, I'm telling you right now, I'm a predictor of things. I'm always 7 years ahead of things. I swear to God, I'm always 7 years ahead of things. Like, you are amazing. And as an organizer, as an activist, I have been inspired by you. And I'm telling you, there's a generation of people that need to hear from you. They need to, because it's not even what you say, it's how you say it. It's how you inspire hope and arouse my enthusiasm. Like, I feel like I'm about to go punch somebody in the mouth after this meeting. I'm like, what the fuck you say to me? Like, that's all I've done. I know I'm not just saying, but
don't do
but
that.
I'm gonna blow this whistle in their face and be like, you guys is crazy. But anyway, anybody else got any questions in the studio audience? I feel like Oprah.
So my name's Brianna, and my question is more so on like a reflection of Little Village from when you were growing up to now, how you've been here for so long, and how, I guess, the racism or xenophobia was showed then versus now, and how it's more physical. How would you say that change and the demonstrations of racism and oppression against the Black community has affected the picture that Little Village and how you carry on your day-to-day?
Great question.
Yes. So
I'm gonna have to take another shot to that. I can take a shot to anyone.
Honestly, I think it's something that's cultural on families that are immigrants, because like, shh, don't rock the boat. Please be quiet. Don't let nobody know we're here. We're only valuable if we are working and contributing for scraps.
Yeah.
So do not call attention to yourself, because then you're gonna call attention to us. So exist in this world quietly and accept anything they do to you. Okay. After that, you could go to church and pray it off. Okay.
Yeah.
After that, we're gonna try to validate you, but like, you got to be strong. We cannot afford to heal from the suffering or the trauma.
Okay.
We are in survival and survival only. Okay. And be grateful that you're here, because I, as your parent, traveled thousands of miles here in crazy, insane conditions to give you this life.
Got you. Yeah.
So coming from that, and then when you're doing these things, like your family themselves make you out to be the black sheep, because you're at the kitchen table and you're like, oh, is that right?
Yeah.
As a matter of fact, it's not, because and then
Wow.
and I see it happening. I have a mentee,
Okay.
Ella. And
she dope as hell. She be out there. I saw her on Instagram screaming at people. I was like, yo, but she an articulate speaker, but she be out there. She got the energy.
She's my superhero. I love her.
Yeah,
I think she's perfection.
She's the wave.
Stop.
She's the wave. I can feel that. Hell yeah.
I really do. And I see so much beauty in her, because she's exactly that, what I represent, and she's not afraid. Like, she knows. She knows, like you saying, like, that it's within me.
Yeah.
So I think that I could identify those people who are a source.
Got you.
Ella is a source.
I can see that.
She's gonna resource.
Yeah.
I resource.
Woo!
Okay.
Yeah.
So Ella is a source, and because of that, like, I find a lot of amazing things in her that I sit and I think about, and the conversations that we have are like, she's 19, I'm 52, but we're right here.
I love that.
Like right there. And then that speaks volumes, because it's a trauma that is ongoing in our community, that you are the black sheep because you're over here speaking out against the government. Because in Mexico, right, the PAN party, the PRI party, the PAN party specific, that's MAGA.
Wow. Really?
Yo.
Wow.
That's MAGA.
Wow.
And when Sheinbaum in right now, the new party, right? The Moreno party, the Morena party, right? That's her party, La Morena party. The Morena party.
Okay. La Morena party. Wow.
They hold her so critical. No matter what she does, she takes a step forward. And they're like, she announced free healthcare in Mexico, right? Like, amazing. Next thing you know, she's with the cartel. She's a woman. She's going to get us all in trouble with, the United States and everybody else. We're going to have so much problems. Don't speak against, Zionism, because...
That's crazy.
Yeah.
That's crazy. That's crazy. Before I wrap up, I want to offer anybody else a question in the audience. You guys got anything else you want to ask, Chela?
I'm curious. I actually started my activism career here in Little Village. I haven't seen a huge change, but I don't live this every day. But I'm curious about gentrification. We're seeing it in my area. I'm in Hermosa, Belmont Craig, seeing it in Pilsen. Little Village to me seems to have stayed pretty local, in my opinion. Where do you see it being in 10, 15 years, and how do you guys fight back against that gentrification issue?
So gentrification, there's a start of it. And that start is the erasure of capital, community capital specifically. Okay. If that is allowed in a community, in a neighborhood, that is the first crack in gentrification coming into the community.
Gotcha.
And I could see it. It actually has been happening. Prior to COVID, prior to shutting down a half of the discount mall where you were at. Okay. So during COVID, they sold that. Okay. The vision that the vendors had was for them to unionize and purchase that space. Okay.
Yeah.
But they were not given the opportunity because an investor purchased it. The community proposed of what it would look like a plaza-like mercado type vending that has been part of our culture for millennia, right? You've probably in the restaurant seen scenes of like the Aztec pyramids with the whole, shopping in front of that. Okay. So that was kind of like how it was being proposed. However, the investor did not want to work with us and wanted to bring in stores that really weren't going to be helping us.
Got you. Sour ass coffee.
One of them has sour ass coffee.
Exactly. Yeah, I got you.
They were welcomed into our community by others of the community being promoted as developing or further developing our community. Right. And so they had a community meeting. And in this community meeting, we told them what we wanted. We wanted a global contract where they would not use our flavors if they didn't sell their sour ass coffee, meaning that they were not going to start selling horchata frappuccinos and concha croissants, right? We wanted them to hire everyone from Little Village. Like if they were going to open up, they had to hire everyone from the cashier to the management and pay them a livable wage, not the minimum wage. Because they could afford it. They could afford it. Okay. And third, after they paid their workers, paid for their product, paid for the rent, anything that they would make in profit, for it to be given right back to the community, because they said they wanted to be part of the community. And they said no. So us, with the help of the corn vendors, we told everybody, no, don't drink that sour ass coffee. Not one drop. We did a campaign, and from what we understand is they have not made a single day of profit since they've been open in our community. And that's community. That's what protects the community from gentrification, that the roots are so deep that they can't dig them up. That truly is what it is. And so you have, spaces where you do healing with using cumbia as healing.
What's that?
Cumbia is a form of dance. I'll share that music with you.
Oh, yeah?
You'll like it. You'll like it. Yeah. So, healing looks like, just sitting and talking about, that yes, while we go to a spiritualist to cleanse us, with incense and an egg, that some instances do need medication. And
Wow.
historically, medication has been helpful for a certain mental illness and still have that balance of what that would look like.
Wow.
So we need to have spaces where, we could just gather like you were last night. Like,
Yeah.
here's the flag. You were
Yeah,
out there
I was
waving it,
waving
and
that
you were
motherfucker. Yeah,
like,
absolutely. It was
yes,
yo.
yes.
Yeah, man, as long as my block, my city is in existence, we gonna be tight. I feel like God has a battery in my back, and I'm able to, I have my form of activism, you know what I mean? I feel like, again, it's in my passion, and I'm just walking in my passion and doing what I love. I feel like almost an apostle where I get to spread the good news. I get to learn what you guys are doing, and then when I go to Pilsen next month, cross-pollinate that. And then I'm gonna go to Irving Park, cross-pollinate that. And all I'm doing is learning as much as there's no agenda. It's like I'm not trying to leverage you. I'm not trying to figure out something from you. It's like I literally am fascinated, and I'm grateful. I'm inspired.
And I think it's just a matter of time that me and you met, because a lot of the people that like I actively work with, they're like, I love him. I love Jahmal.
Yo, that's dope.
So
That's dope.
like,
That's
I
dope.
work a lot with a very dear friend of mine, Kate Redling.
Okay.
From the People's
Yeah,
Lobby.
really?
Oh yeah, that's my girl.
Oh, okay, I got
That's
you.
my girl right
Okay,
there.
I
Yes,
bet.
yes.
All love.
All the crazy shit I be doing, she's like,
Yeah,
yes.
yo.
I do a lot of work with her. We're actually going to be going away for a month. I think we're gonna be doing a tour down Route 66 and working on that free medical care for everyone.
Let's go.
I don't know if you know this, but I have a fellowship with the Worker Center for Racial Justice.
I didn't know that.
So Taylor is like, yeah.
I'm about to say shout
So
out to that.
I've been working on U4GI, which is the Union for Guaranteed Income.
Yeah, you was telling me about that.
Yes, it was the Cook County awarded us $7.5 million to help people with $500 to $1,000 of cash money for them to use however they need to.
Good.
Okay, whether it's to pay their bills, their rent, fix their car, buy a car.
Yeah.
Go on vacation for the first time in their life.
Wow.
Whatever, buy themselves a coffee every day from a mom and pop place down the street.
Absolutely.
Whatever it looks like for them.
Wow.
They're able to use that money.
When does that start, Chela?
I think the application process is going to start to roll out about September. However, we do need support. We do need support from everyone. I'm gonna send you a survey, and I gotta get your signature. I forgot the cards at the office. But we need that help because it needs to be seen as a program that not only is helping here in Chicago, but the rest of the state. Okay, the rest of the state people don't necessarily vote with us, but this is something that people can get behind because it is necessary everywhere.
Yo, I'm full of inspiration. I'm full of energy. I'm full of I'm ready to take action. And so just thank you guys for tuning in to Kitchen Table Discussions. We with Chela from the Little Village Community Council, and she's been dropping jewels on us. And I can just see people at UIC and DePaul, University of Chicago, watching this episode and being inspired to be organizers and to build in their community. And so shout out to Chela, Ella, Baltazar, all the people in Little Village, and you're the truth. You're the truth. I will
I love it. Thank you. I love you very much. I already know.
Oh, I'm so inspired.
Yeah.
I'm so inspired.
This is my block, my city.